see here. Any other questions here?
Darren's got a question. He says, I want to try to cold call people for SEO. Best to use email for first contact and then follow up. So here's my take on this. I think the number one skill that I've learned in business is this. Over the weekend.
Let's see. So there's a question here just came through. What would your suggestions be for a newbie?
Okay, so my suggestions for a newbie, right? And you guys may or may not like this, but here's the truth. Go out and help some people. I did it for free. Go out and help them. Take them from there to there and do it for free, or do it at least with a, like, you're going to get paid down the road. Whatever it is, get out in the game. It's the key, right? One of the biggest, it's like playing a video game, this whole making money thing. Right. You're not going to make any money not getting practice, sitting there overthinking things. You have to get in the game, like it's GoldenEye, whatever. Just get in the game, start helping people, right? Start doing this stuff. You know, if you have to blag your way to help them for free, do it, right? That's what I did, at least. You know, Ippei? Ippei, go ahead. So that's what I did. And then you start to get some confidence, right? Because you start to see the results that you get for people and you realize, wow, like I changed that guy's business. Like I changed that guy's life. And then all of a sudden when you start selling and you start to understand this offer framing stuff, and you're not communicating based on your value, how hard it's worked, number of citations, time it takes, and you start realizing what I do is I help people go from that life experience to that life experience, and I'm giving someone a better life, and I get the money as a byproduct. That's when things change for you. So go out, help them for free if you're just starting.
Yeah, along the same lines, I would also say, you know, helping people is like what we're taught, right? It's like building your site out of your own dollars without having any client, and then just starting to generate leads for people. Just becoming like leads are value, right? So just becoming a value generator. Over time, you become more like, you just think of yourself as more of a valuable person in the marketplace. We're so used to, as the 9-to-5 people, we're so used to being consumers of products and different things. When we can teach you how to build these simple websites using snaps and simple ways to like backlink, and suddenly you have a site that's just starting to generate calls. Forget even like making money on those leads. Just if you have a site generating calls, you can even send those leads for free to a business owner. That alone is going to start shifting your mindset from being a consumer to being a producer. So I would say that's one of the biggest things that started to change my mindset as an entrepreneur. So yeah, I think a lot of businesses, or like even in sales, like you're taught to take value right out of the gate, right? And that's any sales organization. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if you are naturally really good at like getting to people's emotions and painting the bad picture and then painting the positive picture. A lot of people can go into those fields and it's funny, right? I'm willing to bet like a lot of us, including myself, I didn't have any sales background. So for me, just me practicing the process that we're taught of just generating leads and changing my mindset that I'm a value generator in the marketplace allowed me to talk to business owner in a completely different way.
Yep.
Let's see here. Any other questions here?
Darren's got a question. He says, I want to try to cold call people for SEO. Best to use email for first contact and then follow up. So here's my take on this. I think the number one skill that I've learned in business is this: to be able to send out a cold email, get someone on the phone, and close them into a high-ticket recurring package, right? There's nothing that I've learned other than that skill is the most valuable skill, because once you learn that skill, you will never need to worry about money again, because you know you could send out cold emails, right? Get people on your calendar, get on the phone with them, and sell them. Literally send out hundreds of emails, get 3 to 5 inquiries, and land 1 to 3 clients every week at a high ticket recurring price of $1,000 to $2,000. Once you do that, you know that you can land 5 to 10,000 every week from doing that process and doing that skill, which is the prospecting skill of cold email, sales skill on the phone, understanding your value, and then delivering on the back end. That's the most important skill that I've learned in my entire business career, by far.
Yeah. Being
able to stick us in any city, right? Drop us off, no money, give us a laptop. If you have that skill to be able to cold outreach, get people on the phone, sell them into a high ticket recurring package. That's it.
Yeah, I would say too, in my journey, that's when my business started to explode. First, you know, I was like working by myself, like building websites and waiting for the sites to generate leads and then try to close the business owner, right? But when I combined that aspect of the business to active prospecting, back then I hired a high school student to just go scrape emails from different like locations. And then we would like blast emails. Now Mike has way like craftier ways to do it and way more automated. So you can actually attack this at a way bigger scale. But even just me, I remember doing that, implementing that with a high school kid that I hired. I could see how my business was like, it was moving like this before, with the prospecting, automated email, like prospecting added, it started to accelerate like this. So yeah, it's huge. Like think of how many business owners are out there and they all have their emails somewhere on the internet, and we can scrape and we can shoot out emails and then fish for the ones that reply back to us and only talk to those that are interested in us. Like you can create that system, and that's going to churn all kinds of clients for you guys.